3, 2, 1, liftoff, 3, 2, 1, liftoff. These words were spoken as if they were a ritual every time a spacecraft launch was accomplished throughout my life. As a child, I repeated the ritualistic words as I pretended to be a spaceman. And ritual was the practice that gave us the ability to get to the moon and the transcendent reason for the entire Apollo program, as well as many other NASA programs. Every operation, every move of the Apollo program was practiced over and over religiously in order to carry out the intricate plans to accomplish the goal. The names of the programs and vehicles were based on names from early human religions. Names such as Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo especially come to mind. The Apollo missions were the culmination of grand efforts that bore fruit at the success of Apollo 11. It was the most elaborate ritual ever accomplished by humankind and remains so today. If you don't believe it was a ritual, watch again on the NASA website, all of the film about the space program to that point. The rockets that bore a close resemblance to cylindrical obelisks of the Egyptians, the mesmerizing flames and ascents, the two-headed golden eagle meeting with a heavenly body other than Earth. All of it adds up to the most amazing ritual, and yet there is more to the story. While the lunar lander pilot, Neil Armstrong, was the first man to step on the moon, he appears to be the chauffeur for the man who was the culmination of all that was planned, that man being Buzz Aldrin. While an elder at his Presbyterian church, Aldrin was also a Freemason who carried a Masonic silk flag that said, Supreme Council 33 degrees Southern Jurisdiction, USA, and he established Masonic territorial jurisdiction on the moon. Amazing facts, but that isn't the end of the rituals. As Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin awaited their time to open the capsule and walk on the moon after landing, Buzz had some time to perform what to many is the most important yet comparatively simple of rituals, a Christian communion rite. While Neil Armstrong, an atheist, watched, Aldrin poured the communion wine into a chalice provided to him by his pastor, and then ate the bread and drank the wine. So the most elaborate ritual ever accomplished, the lunar landing, was punctuated by the most human and simple of religious rites, the taking of Christian communion. A sublime moment that the whole world would not know about for years, because NASA worried about being sued by Madalyn Murray O'Hair, a staunch believer in the separation of church and state. Whether dualistic Buzz Aldrin knew it, he was announcing to the universe our strange religious environment in the United States, our Masono Christian heritage. While both Christians and Masons appear to despise each other, we couldn't exist without each other. Masonry sprouted from Christian cathedral building in the Middle Ages, while the Masons created a country where Christianity has flourished beyond any other place.